listening to the Deep Purple Podcast, a fan podcast devoted to one of the greatest bands in rock history, Deep Purple. Your hosts, Nate and John, cover their shared history with the band, discover new music together, and cover the farthest reaches of the Deep Purple family tree and beyond. Here's Nate and John now.
Welcome to the Deep Purple Podcast, a fan podcast devoted to one of the greatest bands in rock history, Deep Purple. Today's episode is episode number 355, Whitesnake, Forevermore, Part 2. And coming to you from the suburbs of Chicago, where we are experiencing Arctic chills, I am your host, Nathan Beaudry.
And coming to you from the suburbs of Providence, I'm your co-host, John Bluetooth Meatball Matola.
AI is really losing the juice, isn't it? Not that it ever had it.
It's coming up with some interesting shit, I'll tell you that. I don't know what the hell.
Putting two random words together. It's like, I feel like that's what you do when you're like 12.
I mean, there's not much I can do with that. Except I use Bluetooth and I'm Italian, so meatballs.
Hey, wasn't it Italian themed last week too?
No, what was last week's? Hang on.
I thought it was something Italian.
Oh yeah, budget Sinatra with Wi-Fi.
Budgets. So it just keeps throwing like weird technology things and weird offensive Italian.
Well,
budget Sinatra. Hey, you friggin' Bluetooth meatball.
Well, the first one was Thunder Muffin, which sounds like like a porn name or something.
I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know what it sounds like.
I gave it to her right in the Thunder Muffin. You know.
Jesus, we're off to a good start. But now it's just.
Yeah, it's it can only go up here from here, folks.
What's it going to be like next week? Here's John Firewire Greasy Wop Matola.
Greasy Wop.
It's got a formula.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We'll see. We'll see if it just random technology plus Italian slur.
Okay. Well, hey.
It equals a fun nickname.
I guess.
So yeah, you getting we're getting the Arctic temperatures here too. We're at 13 degrees, and we're on the verge of possibly experiencing thunder snow.
Oh, so when thunder muffins and onto thunder snow. They love thunder snow. Yeah, we are also. It was -9 here this morning, and the snow just started as I was driving back from my son's badminton practice. And Jen is with Josie in Indianapolis at a swim meet, and she has left early to try to beat the storm home because they're supposed to get like 15 inches in Indianapolis. So she's like, either I leave super early and maybe drive through some horrible snow, or I get stranded in Indianapolis on a school night, which doesn't seem like a good idea.
I'm still stuck on badminton practice.
Yeah, my son is like super into badminton. And so that's like for Christmas, he was like, I want to get like badminton. So he's got like a coach, and he's just like, and his coach is like, his coach talked to me too. He's like, he's really fast. He can get anything, but he lacks discipline. No, he didn't say that, but he said he like, basically he needs more economy of motion, but like he's super fast, and he's very like, he's always, all summer long, he's got this portable badminton net, and he's playing out in the street or in the yard, or he takes it with him wherever he goes. He's like, loves badminton. So,
I mean, that's something that if it came up in conversation, I would be very like, I think I'd be taken aback. You're just like, yeah. So my son's badminton coach said that, and I'd be like, what?
He loves badminton. I like badminton too, but it's pretty cool place. And there was this little girl like doing like one-on-one training while he was there, and she was like this little beanpole, little skinny girl, and she she was hitting that thing so freaking hard. I was like, she could take down Tyson with just one swing of her arm. And but she looked like just this little girl, skinny little girl. Good for her.
She was, yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it feels like that's a kind of a niche sport. You don't hear about that. I mean, I hear, football, baseball, the popular ones.
Yeah.
And then, a few notches down, badminton.
It's coming back, baby.
All right, cool.
So yeah. So here we are, folks. We are ready to bring you part 2 of the 2011 Forevermore album by Whitesnake. But before we do so, it's time to remind you that our show is 100% listener supported and ad free. So if you receive some value from our show, please consider giving us some value back. You can do that form of a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. You can buy some merch at our Etsy store or become a patron on Patreon or on PayPal. Check the show notes for even more options. And becoming a patron opens up access to our patrons-only Discord, our rating spreadsheet, invites for our live stream episodes, links to submissions for all of our album rankings episodes, and access for our Too Hot for YouTube banned forbidden episodes on Patreon. I hope the video's frozen on John because he was just doing the Austin Powers nipple rubs.
rubbing my nips.
Hopefully our video is working. We've been having very questionable videos since Zoom decided it was going to update and just make all the settings different and stupid all of a sudden. So thank you, Zoom, for that. And I can't wait to pay my monthly bill to you for that great feature. So speaking of our patrons, at our executive level, we have at the In Memoriam tier, the wonderful late Gerald, Jerry, Kelly, and family. At the $25 Uncommon Man tier, we have Ovis Nakvi. At the 20 is Plenty tier, we have Alan. At the 10-pound Good Doctor tier, we have Dr. Mike Catan. At the Turn It Up to $11 tier, Clay Wambacher, Frank Thielgard Mortensen, Mickelstein, Will Porter, PhDPP, and Michael Don't Call Him Bradford Bagford. At the $10 Someone Came tier, Ryan M., Jeff Bryce, Victor Campos, Better Call Saul Evans. And Peter from Illinois. And at the 8-pound lesser-known patrons tier, Mr. Robert Smith. Rounding out our executive level is, of course, the wonderful Deep Thoughts by John Matola tier, featuring Fielding Fowler. Oh. How do I stop it? Okay.
John Matola. All right, let's take it easy.
All right, that was completely
was wild.
Ruined on every level.
Well, I know, because like the Who's the Boss music like synced up with Fielding's intro, and then it was a big mess. Yeah, it was awesome.
Yep, it's pretty much
This is poor Nate. His day isn't going any better.
Yeah, it's been quite a day, and it's not getting any better. And of course, now my software is frozen up. I hope it's still recording.
Boy,
I'm kind of frozen. And our Deep Purple Podcast Hall of Fame, featuring Rich, Yangui, Shay Lore.
Who the hell is that?
There, that was pretty good. Yeah, it's frozen up. Oh wait, maybe I can I think maybe that will work. Yeah, okay. There we go. Maybe. Okay. So I think we're unfrozen now. Hopefully for the listener, there was nothing noticed at all. We have Jorg Planer and Norman Weichelbaum. Thank you so much to all of you for your support of the Deep Purple podcast. Then, coming up, as we mentioned, our next rankings show is... That's right. Stay tuned. Get your rankings in. You have a link to the spreadsheet to rank, or I'm sorry, the I guess it's more of a form to rank the songs on the Stormbringer album, and we'll be doing our rankings episode. Get them to us by the end of March 30th, and we will we will be rolling with that episode in to kick off spring, I guess. That'd be fun.
March. Oh, holy shit.
Yeah, I know, right? Crazy. All right. So, John, last week on the Deep Purple podcast, we were in the middle of talking about the Forevermore album, the 2011 release by Whitesnake. Where were we at, John? A quick recap for our fans and listeners.
Yes.
Maybe not fans, but listeners.
I like to think we have fans.
I wonder if anyone hate listens to us.
I don't know. You get a lot of hate comments.
No, not really. Every so often there'll be someone with some like snippy comment, but it's pretty rare. And I just ignore them, and that's the end of it. But for the most part, it's all positive. But I wonder if there's just somebody that listens to it every week and is just like, oh my God, I can't believe it with these fucking guys. You listening to this? Just like unbelievable. There's got to be somebody out there.
Well, let's not try and bait them, okay?
No, I won't bait them.
Yeah, wherever you are, stay hidden. I don't like criticism. Where were
There's
we?
the guy that had the criticism about my beard on YouTube.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Remember? That's like the funniest one to me. It's like,
Wait,
really?
What did he say again? He was
like, your beard looks awful. Because I had just trimmed it and it was a little like short, but I'm like, geez, I didn't know that this guy is freaking watching the show to just like ooh and ah over my beard. And it's like, he disagreed with how I trimmed it. It's like, dude, I put these YouTube videos up under duress. This is really an audio podcast.
Oh my goodness.
I just love thinking about the guy. I ruined this guy's day. He's like, oh, I can't wait to see Nate's beard this week. It's going to be so good. It's like, oh, you ruined it. It's too short. Totally ruined his. He had a glass of like Chianti poured. He was like, oh, this is going to be great. I'm just going to sit there and just marvel.
And then he sees your face and he's like, oh, fuck this guy.
You're ruining it for me. Anyway.
All right. Now, before we ruin it for everybody else, let's get back to the topic at hand. So we were about halfway through the album, and my assessment is that it started off strong, and then it's kind of drifted into filler territory. So my hopes are that it swings back up. The swing goes this way.
Yes.
Because I had high hopes after the previous album was just kind of like banger after banger. We would hear like these titles and just kind of like wait for the other shoe to drop. Like, oh, this one's going to not be as good, or this is going to be a ballad, or that's going to suck or something. And it wasn't. And this one is not bad, but, like I said, few strong tracks to start out, and then a couple of kind of filler ones. So where do we go from here?
As Dave Mustaine once asked, where do we go from here? I think we're about to find out. And I can't remember where we were on the flipping and flopping of reading Coverdale's analysis of the songs. But this next song is One of These Days. I'm assuming it's not a Pink Floyd cover because it says all tracks written by Coverdale and Aldrich. So Coverdale says of this, it's a song for everyone else who's been in a situation where they've come out of a relationship, it's run its course, but they're unable to let go. They're holding on to stuff that isn't realistic anymore instead of remembering the good stuff, treasuring it, and perhaps letting it go. Wait, what? Okay. You can still hold the energy of how good something was, but ultimately you have to let go and get on with your life. We have layers and layers of relationship stuff, and some of them work well for you, and the other ones give you a pain in the shoulder, a pain in the heart, or wherever. You simply have to address them. And ultimately, this song will give you a bit of a heads up on how to deal with that stuff. Or not.
Very vague.
Yes. And with an absolutely face-melting solo by Reb Beat. Yeah, we got to keep that going.
Oh, that's right. I missed it. All right, don't worry. Right. Well, you got that one. I'll get the next one.
I primed the pump, as it were, so you can All right, so here we go. Let's listen to One of These Days.
Oh, okay, I like this.
Nice little acoustic number. I like this. Okay, so he says, I've been thinking about the good times. I thought he said gathering to my knees, but he says gathering souvenirs.
Well, that makes more sense.
Yeah, I was like, what is he talking? Which makes me think of Top Secret. Souvenirs, novelties, party tricks. Ooh. A little fuzzy solo there.
See, now this is good.
Yeah, this is probably the most restrained Whitesnake solo we've heard in decades.
Not necessarily the face melter that you predicted.
No, not at all. Well, we haven't heard the proper solo.
Well, he's really leaning into that raspy.
Yeah, very raspy on this one.
Almost like he's sweetly whispering into your ear.
But he might start having a coughing fit any moment.
Listen to me, darling.
I wonder if they're going to throw in a proper solo. We get that nice little kind of...
Sounds like it's building up to it.
Yeah.
No?
This is really a different guitar tone for them for this album.
Yeah, I'm wondering who this is.
Gotta be Doug. No, it's both of them, it sounds like. It's kind of cool. It started off with the drums and it's kind of ending with just acoustic. Drums might come back in, but... You could definitely hear this one on Whitesnake or Northwinds.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like what that guitar tone reminds me of.
It reminds me of my Ovation back here. It's got that, it has a really, really fuzzy tone to it. I don't know if there's something wrong with it, but it's always had a real...
Nice.
Yeah, nice little ditty. right, John, what do you think of One of These Days?
Well, one of these days I'll get back into the spreadsheet.
One of these days he'll open the spreadsheet back up, start fumbling.
I'm doing it right now. I was there before. There we go. One of these days. I liked it. It was I think it's a solid 3.5.
All right.
It made me think of when we were listening to the previous album, and there was like slower, or ballady type song, and I was like, okay, like this, I enjoyed this more than I thought, because sometimes you can have those and they kind of have like, I don't know,
Yeah.
maybe a boring chord structure or melody or something. It just doesn't do it for me. And this one was very uh, cozy. It felt nice, you could wrap yourself up in it. But it was kind of a nice, like, low key type of song. Like you said, different, very different kind of like, fuzzed out guitar tone. Nice to see that they're, the kind of experimenting with some sounds, but not like going too far off the deep end, like, how they did with some of the effects and the other ones. Like, look at me use my new effects pedal, or, something on the producing board.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing is like that takes it maybe a little bit down is that, like, Coverdale is just leaning a little too much into the raspy type of stuff here. Maybe he laid it on a little too thick. I like it when he does it a little bit, but not when he overdoes it.
Yeah. I will give it a 3.5 as well. I really liked it. Definitely reminded me of his early solo work, and something you said kind of triggered a thought with me with like these slower songs. Sometimes they can be very generic, and it feels like, I don't know when, like what the timeline is or when he broke free from it, but it feels like he's not going for that power ballad anymore, which I feel is like was so played out for so long, and it had to have that big part where it kicked in, and it's just like, no, dude, you could just write a normal song. You don't have to do that. And I'm not saying just him, like everybody did that. So it's nice to hear him just say, no, we're freaking Whitesnake. We could do a little soft song with some acoustic guitars and a really melodic and not showy solo, and just have a good time with it. And I think it works really well.
Mm-hmm.
Just a freaking non-power ballad. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, next track up is called Love and Treat Me Right. Wow.
I can be with you.
I like you got this little kind of like part right here.
Yeah.
That's pretty, like during that chorus part that was kind of playing in the background still. It doesn't sound like it's going on here. He said, I'll be your monkey man. I'll be your dog, howling for you all night long.
Coverdale's a little freaky right now.
Just a little bit. Kind of has like a Mickey Moody sort of feel to it.
Yeah. Maybe even like a little touch of like Eddie Van Halen in there.
Oh, yeah, I can hear that.
But I mean, I really just kind of get like a really bluesy, kind of modern bluesy feel from it.
Nope, that's Reb.
Yeah. When you hear that really smooth, like, you know it's him. Those leads are very fluid, though. I'm definitely not making fun of him.
No, he's an amazing player.
And I mean, damn it, I always thought that he was too. I always thought all the guys in Winger were very good.
Yeah, they're great.
I mean, everybody made fun of them, but I mean, I was like, I thought they had some good riffs. I thought like Reb's guitar playing was good. So I don't care. I don't care what you say. Go take a hike.
By you mean Beavis and Butthead?
Yeah, well, they made everybody hate them. You know, how much different would have been if they had that guy Stewart wear like a Nirvana t-shirt? That would have been well deserved.
Nirvana they would have floundered, never taken off. They'd still be around playing like, you know, little like rib fests and stuff.
Rib fests.
Love and Treat Me Right. John, what do you think of that one?
I thought that was pretty good. I give it a 3.
All right.
Yeah, I think we're like yeah, it's good. We're in territory that's like good, not great. But I mean, yeah, I was trying to think of it like the way that he's kind of like picking out those notes. I'm like, yeah, definitely very bluesy, but like also a little like, you know, Van Halen-y.
Yeah.
With you know, without being, I mean, I think that most people think like, oh, I be like Van Halen, you have to, I don't know, be obvious about it, play the Eruption solo note for note. Yeah. But you know, little touches like that, you know, very cool. Coverdale sounding good. In this one, not overdoing any one vocal trick or another.
Nope.
So
good back-end vocals.
Yeah, but you know, we're still kind of coasting there. I'm waiting for the next big one. The last song was really good.
Yeah.
You know, this one was like, you know, decent rocker, but I'm just waiting for like, you know, I'm waiting for the next face melter.
Yeah. I'll give this one a 3 as well. Yeah, good, decent song, really good solo. But yeah, waiting something for the 4.5 range like we had earlier in the album. But yeah, really good, solid track. About this one, Coverdale says, yet another love theme, just from a different angle. If I'm feeling low, I think about you. I can't wait to see you. I don't mind playing your nasty games. I like that little play on, I get high when I'm feeling low. That high being high on love and high on the old physical, how's your father? Excellent.
And that was it?
That's it?
And with the solo that would peel the paint off of your bedroom walls. Mr. Reb Beach.
It sounds like the solo stinks. It's peeling paint off. Ooh.
Pew. No,
Pew. How's your father?
A little how's your father?
The next track up is called Dogs in the Street. I wonder if this is going to be about I don't know, dogs having sex in the street or something because it's Whitesnake. He says, I had the idea for that title after we did the Good to Be Bad album. I'd think, that's a good rock idea. And I was messing around with different chord sequences, but I could never really get any further. So I sent my basic idea down to Doug in LA, and of course, he grabbed it with both hands and sent it back. Something extra, very inspiring. We do a lot of writing on iChat, incidentally, which is very funny. Dogs has the darkest vocal on the album. It's very gritty. It's a very gritty theme with all the neon city street stuff. It's about incendiary love. That kind of dangerous love that just comes in and suddenly pulls you both out of your safety zone, and you tend to almost dare each other to walk the tightrope. It's fire and gasoline. It's incendiary love, and it's got a bad boys feel to it. Doug really loves this song. There you go, another song about...
And after the guitar solo, the fretboard needs a restraining order
against Reb Beach.
Reb Beach against Reb Beach.
Reb Beach, that son of a bitch, really did that guitar dirty. He should never have treated it that way.
His ESP or whatever he plays.
Oh, that's probably good. Yeah, I wonder what he does play.
I mean, I'm just guessing.
Sounds like he'd play an ESP, but I don't think so. All right, Dogs in the Street.
Ow, 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 ow. There we go.
Oh, Reb Beach plays Sur guitar. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. It's spelled S-U-H-R.
Sure.
And I know he's got that. I don't know if it's his signature, but it's like all wood.
Oh yeah, his vocal does sound different. It's like it's definitely got more of an angry sound to it. Not now in the verse.
This is very ZZ Top. Top coat, top hat.
The dark version.
ZZ Dark.
Like Bizarro's ZZ Top.
Oof.
That's good stuff.
Jeez.
Yeah, you could tell he was like trying to do like a Son of Bad Boys.
anytime I hear that, even though it wasn't about that song, every time I hear the reference to Bad Boys, I think of Scott when he says, I don't like songs that are about the boys.
Funny.
Oof. Well, I think that solo could melt the paint off of the walls of your bedroom or whatever it was that you said.
I think a fretboard needed a restraining order. I think that was what I was saying for that one.
Okay. Sorry.
No, but you could peel the paint off walls too. It's just, at a different time.
It'd be helpful to get like wallpaper off. All right, John. What do you think of Bad Boys 2, aka Dogs in the Street?
Bad Boys, the sequel. 3.5. Yeah, it was good stuff, but it's it makes me think that like I don't know, it sounded a little like the music sounded restrained. You know what I mean? Like it sounded like it was like, it was energetic and it was like a great riff and there was a lot going on, but it sounded like it didn't just break out of, like kick the door in and like, come in and be like, rah. You know what I mean? It's
the mark of any great song.
No, it's like it was at a simmer. It didn't boil over.
Yeah, okay, okay.
Like just because, the comparison was made to Bad Boys, you listen to that song and you're just like, okay, like this song is like well composed, but you can tell that it's just blowing up, through the speakers. It's like it feels unrestrained. This feels like, the reins were pulled in a little bit. Like even Coverdale's vocal, like you could tell it was like, maybe he did it in one take or he was like, no, he didn't use the most perfect take so it could have that raw sound, but it was like I was very aware of it,
Yeah, yeah.
Which I think has to do with the kind of like the production too. Doesn't mean it was bad. I mean, it was definitely like it was definitely cool, but I don't know if I would like go to this song again and be like, oh yeah, listen to it. Probably for that reason too, is like, if you're trying to like rewrite a different type of song, like I don't know, don't tell me. Because that kind of spoils it.
Yeah. I will give this one a 3.5 as well. I really like the song. I think it's got a good energy to it. Yeah. I see what you're saying about his vocals. It almost sounds like, I can't remember. I think there's a Beatles song where I don't know if somebody had told me it or I read it or maybe I made it up in my mind. But I want to say it's like, Why Don't We Do It in the Road, where like Paul McCartney sang it like 100 times before he recorded it so that it'd be like really extra raspy when he did.
I think that, yeah, I've heard
I don't know if there's any truth to that, but
I've heard like those stories like in relation to the Beatles, like the one that I heard, maybe because we both listen to the Golden Girls podcast. It was like they were saying about John Lennon when he sang Twist and Shout, was like he sang it at the end of a long day, so his voice was like raw, so all the screaming and all the energy and everything was just him being like totally just spent.
Right. That was unintentional because they had like 12 hours to record the album and that was the last song they did. But I think
it wound up working, I guess. So
yeah, so it makes me wonder if this is one of those like unintentional things where it's like he'd recorded a lot that day, he just had a little extra rasp and brought it to the song, which isn't a bad thing for a song like this. The I don't know, the dogs in the street, like I don't know, is that good? Like, is that what you like? I don't know. Like it's basically what he's implying here is like dogs screwing in the street. Like that doesn't sound like that doesn't sound like something you're looking for.
Well, you are if you're like like the Coverdale uh, state of mind, a pack of wild dogs in the street, like hound dog, and they're looking for trouble and
See,
sex.
to me, it just, I don't know. It doesn't seem that romantic to me. It just seems like a dog humping a dog by a garbage can or something, and then just like as you make eye contact with it, and it kind of like sheepishly looks away from you, like it's ashamed. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like what I'm looking for, but
very on brand for Coverdale.
Yeah, I guess. But then again, we come to this situation, and Scott talks about this a lot, the other Scott, about how he would like to do a podcast about Whitesnake, but how basically all of their songs are about the exact same thing. It's just about a horny guy wanting to get laid. There's not like a lot of nuance there, and it's just whether it's like the tender love ballad or the dogs doing it by a garbage can motif that you're looking to create. But he's got the lyrics, "Come on, girl, this gun's for hire, fully loaded just for you." All right, okay, calm down.
Hey, I remember that idea, and I challenged him. I said, find those themes in Child of Babylon.
Well, yeah, you can find a couple of outliers, but for the most part, was there been anything on this album that was not about love? And by love, I mean mostly just sex?
Not yet, I don't think.
I don't think so. Not that I can remember. But this one, you make love like a wrecking machine. Also, it's like, I don't know if that's what she's looking for. Well, a wrecking machine.
If she's looking to get pounded, then yeah.
John is the voice of reason over there. I'm the cynic, and John is like, well,
I mean, if she's looking for some rough loving, then why not?
Like fire and gasoline. I don't know. Yeah, I think he's got a lot of. Well, he doesn't have a ton of tricks in his quiver, as it were, on this subject. On the subject matter. But yeah, this one, I guess the metaphor of dogs in the street or fire and gasoline is like, I don't know. I don't know if it's one of his strongest ones. He says howling, and then there's a kind of a call and response in the chorus. Dogs in the street, howling in the moonlight. And he says, with my blue jean queen, which is like, oh, that's like from a song from like 1973. I don't know if you put that in a song. Blue jean queen? We don't say stuff like that anymore. Heating up the cold night. Okay. So now it's worse because it's the dogs humping by the garbage can, but you see their breath.
Ugh. Yeah.
See what I'm saying? It's just not. And then he says we're firing gasoline.
Yeah, I'd say that, like, some of these what do you call it, like metaphors, whatever.
Yeah, I don't think dogs is a good metaphor. Like, we're like dogs. Like, can we be like something else?
It's kind of like played out too, like fire and gasoline and howling in the night, and it's just like, all right, you've said this kind of stuff before. Like, think of something else.
Yeah, like it's just like, I mean, it's a musically a great song, but lyrically, it's kind of one cliche after another.
Yeah. Which, not a huge fan.
Probably the best line is "the city sweats with neon heat."
All right, I like that.
It's not bad. All right. Anyway, did I read about? Yeah, I read about this song already, so I think we need to move on. Oh wait, did we rank it? Yeah, we did. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I got caught up in in analyzing these extremely intricate lyrics. Yeah. Let me go on to the next track, and I can read to you his thoughts on that one. And the next song we're going to do is called Fare Thee Well. And Fare Thee Well, he says, this is like the longer version of We Wish You Well theme. A thank you so much for the journey. Actually, lyrically, I must offer apologies to Saltburn. Because when I say back where I belong, it means back into the embrace of my wife. I'm not actually going back to Saltburn. Is it Saltburn? I don't know. I don't know how the British pronounce it at this moment in time. Anyway, I'm not sure my wife would go for the climate, but it's a song very, very close to my heart. This is another one that I adore driving to because it takes you on a separate journey from the one you're on. It's a celebration of what you've gone through together. And I love that let's have a drink before line. Let's have a drink before we say goodbye. Who knows? We might see each other tomorrow in an hour. So there you go. Fare thee well from Forevermore.
And
oh.
And with a solo that's illegal in at least 3 states.
Doesn't sound like it so far. I won't step on your intro next time.
Yeah, you watch it. That's my bit. That's my bit you're messing with. I've been so lucky in this life of mine. The best of both worlds, most of the time, but now I know.
It's kind of a introspective song.
No, he's kind of like laying the raspy on really heavy here.
But again, I don't know that he had many options at this point.
I don't know. Very well. Could have been like a Bob Seger song.
Like a rock.
No, just listen. I can picture Bob Seger singing that. All right, this sounds still pretty legal.
Yeah.
Like a rock.
Yeah. It sounds like it could be like it would be at home in a Chevy commercial. I was born in Saltburn by the sea.
True, yeah. I can see that.
So this song is not about love, but it is definitely different. Lyrically, anyway. So Reb Beach's signature Shure guitar goes for almost $5,000. It's that wooden one that I was saying. It's like basically all wood body, neck, and like a dark wood.
That was very melodic. So it was probably legal in about 49 states.
Sorry, Tennessee. What was that commercial?
Yeah, sorry, Tennessee. Yeah, you can order in 49 states.
Sorry, Tennessee. It's like always, man, Tennessee just gets the I forgot what it was that they couldn't.
A lot of stuff.
Tennessee just had to.
They got fucked.
Oh, it was Dreyfus. Remember that? Dreyfus.
Who?
It was that like weird devilish looking guy. It was Dreyfus. It was like some sort of financial thing. And he's like, you can get it in all 50 states, 49 states. Sorry, Tennessee.
What did Tennessee ever do?
It pissed off Dreyfus, I guess.
Okay. All right, this song could have ended like 2 minutes ago.
I mean, I'm finding that like there's a lot of 5+ minute songs on this album.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And this is one of them.
Oh, okay. Dragging it out. Got it.
All right, John. What do you have to say about Fare Thee Well?
Well, to compare it to We Wish You Well is blasphemy. That song was great.
You're accusing Coverdale of blaspheming.
Yes.
All right.
I'll give it a 2.5.
All right.
Yeah. I just thought it was okay. I'm like, kind of disappointed. You know, I mean, we don't have much left in this album, and it's not giving me much.
It's not, it's not picking up just yet. Yeah, I will give it a 2.5 as well. There's nothing objectionable about it, but yeah, it's just, you can have a song that's 5 minutes, but not every song has to be 5 minutes. And I would say this is more like a 3-minute long song idea. The solos were nice, melodic. It's very nicely written. I feel bad too, because I was just saying, man, I wish there was a song that wasn't about love, and then he does one that's sort of not about love, and then they give it a 2.5.
Oh, well.
Maybe he needs to go back to being a dog in the street.
I mean, you just need to make your requests a little more specific.
So of Reb Beach's guitar that I was talking about, so on the Shure website, hopefully I'm pronouncing it right, where they're selling guitars as well as his signature guitar, there's a quote from Reb Beach, and it says, "I bought my first guitar built by John Shure in 1986. I was writing a Twisted Sister record with Dee Snider called Love is for Suckers. Dee said it looked like a coffee table. I played it and fell in love, and I knew that was the one. I borrowed $1,200 from my brother, who is the director of the Metropolitan Opera in New York City. I made payments to pay it off, and this guitar has been the one ever since." Wow.
All right. Interesting.
Pretty amazing. Yeah, there's this whole thing about his guitar and all the specifications. It's made of woods that I've never even heard of, so it's like, but it's cool. I like when there's like a signature guitar like this that's not overly. It's like it's got a tone knob and a volume knob, a 3-way switch or a 5-way switch. I'm not sure, and that's pretty much. It got EMG pickups. I'm sure there's something cool about the bridge, but it's not like there's nothing like super flashy about it. Like it's got all these crazy features. It's just a guitar. It's kind of, when you're at that level, you don't need anything super, super crazy.
He just wants to play, man.
Yeah. And for $5,000, you can too. Yeah. Or if you want to join us at the Reb Beach signature guitar levels, just send one over. I'll send you a PO box to forward it to. Okay, so that brings us to, we talked about that one, right? Yeah. So that brings us to Whipping Boy Blues, which is the next track up. And of Whipping Boy Blues, he says, Mr. David Coverdale, the original basic idea of this song I had the original basic idea of the song years ago, and when Doug and me were doing demos, I pulled it off the shelf and said, "What do you reckon?" We worked on it a little bit, but didn't have that initial inspiration fire. So we made some cool changes and put it on the back burner for potential future use, because I always felt it was worth something. When we went back to it this time, the whole thing came out great, and it felt like an absolute right time to unleash it. It's particularly raunchy. It's about a very, very naughty woman a dominatrix. And as the boys and girls who support my work know, this kind of woman has given me fabulous inspiration to write fun rock and roll songs about such experiences. It's tongue firmly in cheek, but a fab slice of snake. It's surprisingly one of my wife's favorite tracks. She thinks it's a whole heap of fun. There's also a lyrical tribute to the Yardbirds. I'll leave you to discover it for yourself.
He's not playing notes. He's issuing warnings. Mr. Reb Beach.
All right, here we go with the Whipping Boy Blues. I'll let our listeners write in later to tell us the Yardbirds reference. I doubt I will pick up on it. Ooh. This sounds like Coverdale Page.
Wow.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
It's got that weird, like, reverse reverb effect going into some of the lines. Ooh. That was great. Yeah, see that effect going right into the first. Part's awesome.
Yeah,
sounds all this. Come taste the band.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely got that Mark 4 or 5 vibe in it right there.
Ooh.
I was like, I gotta show off a little bit of it.
I think you might be right. I think he might be issuing warnings.
Yeah, pew, 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 pew.
So we heard harmonica somewhere else on this album, right? On the first episode?
Yeah.
But I don't think anyone's credited.
Yeah, we did. I think maybe on the first or second track, and we couldn't figure out where it was coming from.
little panning on that solo. One thing this album does not have is like, at least I'm not finding it.
Yeah.
It's like a, so and so plays. It says David Coverdale vocals, Doug Aldrich guitars, Red Beach guitars, Michael Devin bass, Brian Tichy drums, and then special guests. But it doesn't say doesn't tell me who plays the damn harmonica. This is important stuff.
Who does what around here?
Yeah, exactly. All right, Whipping Boy Blues, Little Boy Blue. What do you say about this one? That's you, Little Boy Blue.
He needed the money. Oh. You remember that?
Yeah, I do, yeah. Hey,
Little
Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet. All right.
Let me see. So, I have to give it a 2.5.
All right. You were not whipped into a frenzy about this one.
No, it was just like, it was okay.
Yep.
I wasn't really, I'm not getting much to work with here, and like you said, when you told me like, hey, it sounds like Coverdale Page, it's like, oh crap, it does.
This was not a positive for you.
Which, I mean, no, don't get me wrong, I think it was a good album, I like the song that it sounds like, but again, it's like, don't try to make it sound like, the sequel to a different, better song.
All right.
That's all.
I will give this one a 3.5. I liked it musically. It's yet again kind of the lyrics are definitely better than what was the last one, Dogs in the Street.
Your favorite.
But it does have the line, I gave you all my sugar, you got such a sweet tooth. Yeah. I do not like songs that have a style of music in them. So it was way better than I was expecting with a song called Whipping Boy Blues. When they say blues, you're like, oh, here we go. It's a blues song. But it wasn't. So that was good.
Yeah.
Good energy to it. Solo was good. There was a point around like the 4-minute mark where it sounded like it was ending, and it was like, oh, this is gonna be a nice hard ending. And then I looked over, I'm like, nope, got about another minute left. It was like a psych out. And there's a lot of good parts to it. I just don't think it needed that last minute. It had made its point by that part.
Yes.
But okay. That brings us to our next song, which is called My Evil Ways, the penultimate track on this album. And David Coverdale says of it, as a kid, I loved Errol Flynn, or Captain Blood, the character Flynn played in the 1935 movie classic. I had no idea of his womanizing ways back then. I just thought he was a great pirate, a great Robin Hood, and a great good-looking hero who made all the girls swoon. And I remember reading a book about him called My Wicked, Wicked Ways. So I thought of the title for this song. This time, my wickedness, naughtiness, and risque stuff like that. A lot of these guys were basically doing what rock and rollers thought they started, except more privately. Nobody was advertising the bacchanalia, Fellini-esque goings on behind the scenes of tours until the media became more open about it. That goes for a lot of the entertainers and musicians back then. You will never see any journalist writing about Beatles tours, about all the obvious naughtiness that must have occurred. But now, nothing's sacred. Everybody has a video device or camera in their telephone, and everybody has a cell phone. So you take a momentary walk on the wild side, and bang! You're going to be on some website within 5 minutes. This is a total balls-to-the-wall Snake song, and in concert, this could be an interesting vehicle for a Tichy Thor, the God of Thunder drum solo from hell.
And with notes so hot, you got to wear oven mitts to play them. Red Beach.
I love it's just always Red Beach now.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much.
Pretty good. Okay, so here we go. Let's listen to the bacchanalia that is My Evil Ways. Whoa, Jesus.
Weren't expecting that.
Kind of. Jeez.
All right.
This sounds like Van Halen, especially the drums.
Oh, yeah.
Woo! You just need one of those, like, David Lee Roth. Ah!
Coverdale's in. Whoa!
Trying to count the it's in 4/4, but it's doing something with the rhythm that's just like really, really weird. Steal your what?
Did you say don't turn your back while I'm inside you?
I thought he said, I'll steal your cheese and your sister too. I'm gonna have to open up the lyrics. I'm not getting this.
Yeah. Because I have questions if these are the lyrics.
Kind of a cool effect. Oh, this is cool. This is different.
Yeah.
Okay. He says, I'll steal your chickens and your sister too, so it's not that far off.
Your chickens? What did he say before that?
I've been accused of hit and run, but all the same, I've had my fun. Don't turn your back when I'm with you. Because I'll steal your chickens and your sister too.
I thought he said, don't turn your back when I'm in you. And I'm like, wouldn't that be hard?
Yeah, wow, yeah. Thank you for making me think of it.
You're welcome.
He's channeling David Lee Roth. Never thought I'd hear the day. I was born, my mother's son is a line.
We can try.
Oh.
Concert ending.
That was
whole shebang.
That had some energy.
The whole shebang.
John, I don't care what the good book says. I just care what you say about this song. What's your ranking?
What if I am the good book?
What if?
Motherfucker.
Guess you're not now.
No, I'm the bad book. That's not very good booky, is it?
You're a bad boy with your evil ways.
All right. Oh, good God.
Still fumbling with a spreadsheet?
You know it. Where's the goddamn...
Should I do a little soft shoe while I wait for you to... You can just say your ranking.
But I like to put it in.
You put it in later. I like dead air. It's good for podcasts.
Fine. 3.5.
All right. I'll put it in for you.
Yeah, do it, because I can't find the button.
As long as you find it before we have to actually play the song and get into the spreadsheet.
Yeah. I like, aside from like the kind of the Van Halen comparison, I don't know what other song it makes me think of. The da 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 da, that kind of call and response with the guitar thing. That's like from somewhere, you know. I don't know what I've been told. You know, that type of, you know, that. I think it was good. Now that definitely had some good energy, you know, some good playing, but what I really don't like is like, I feel like, at least on this album, he's relying on a lot of like musical and lyrical, like, kind of cliches. You know, he's kind of going back to that stuff a lot, which, tried and true, always good, but I mean, it's just like, I don't know, feels a little derivative of other stuff, you know, not like listening to it and you're like, oh, this is good, not like, oh, this sounds like, you know, you're picking out all the different, you know, influences or
I mean, I wonder how much of that has to do with it, the fact that it's like, this album's over an hour long and it's got 13 songs. Could it just be 8 songs in 35 minutes or something? You know what I mean? Like, does it have to be like stretched so much?
Yes.
So no. I will give it a 3.5 as well. Good energy in it. I did enjoy the song. I can't really, it does remind me of something too. I just can't quite put my finger on it. But. Okay, the final track on this album, John. The titular. Forevermore. About this one, Mr. Coverdale says, it's definitely one of my favorite songs that I've ever been involved with, without a doubt.
Wow.
I love the feeling of it. I've got to give Doug credit here. We had finished the writing for what I considered were all the songs for the album. And Doug said he had another little idea. Initially, I said no, but realized that was very unfair. So when he started to play the opening chords to what became Forevermore, I said, okay, you're on. We immediately started working on it, and it unfolded into an amazing, intricate piece of music. In a major key, no less. It's a reflective lyric, a song of a love that will last. You guessed it, Forevermore. And it has a beautiful melody, if I say so myself. And I think it's going to be very special for people to have this song, to be able to put it in their pocket to accompany them on their life's journey. We also have another recording of the song with a lilting acoustic arrangement and harmonies. Both Reb and Michael are exceptional singers, just beautiful vocal touches. They're the best yet.
And even though he sings, he plays a solo that could summon a demon. Reb Beach, ladies and gentlemen.
Reb Beach. The amazing. You're going to have a lot of these on deck for the next couple albums. All right, here we go. The titular, Forevermore.
Okay.
Kind of a cool effect.
This sounds like what I was expecting it to sound like.
Really? Sounds like almost like a mellotron or something.
Yeah, it sounds like classic Coverdale.
Whispered on the breeze, sweet and bitter memories.
The title Forevermore just kind of evokes a slower song.
I really like this so far. This reminds me, actually, oddly, of a song that Dan and I wrote many years ago and recorded like a very, very rough 4-track version of.
I could hear that.
For you will be my love, and I will feel your heartbeat forevermore.
I do like the songs where he's getting backed by them on vocals. It's a really nice sound to it.
Through the dark night of my soul, you gave me a hand to hold.
And I do like that I think he's at his best when he's a little more outside the box with stuff like this.
Doubts are all my fears, held inside for all those years, disappear when I'm with you. For you will be my love, and I will feel your heartbeat forevermore. Rest here in my arms. Give me all your love.
You know, it's good when you're at the 2.5 minute mark and you start hearing the those little hits on the hi-hat there. Like something's gonna open up.
Yeah.
Forevermore.
Oof. So we got
Sounds
like
like it's almost trying to be like Judgment Day.
yeah, or
From
Cashmere,
Super-
which is kind of the same thing.
Oh, why?
Sorry, I just ruined it for John. Not as much though. It's like in this, whereas Judgment Day was.
No, don't try and go back
Okay.
on it.
All right. I'll stop. I'll stop talking.
You said it. It's already out there.
But it's not as derivative. It's like in the style of.
Why does Coverdale always do this for me? To me?
For you.
Here's another song that sounds like Led Zeppelin.
Darling. Yeah, those strings. I don't know if those are keyboard strings. They're kind of too low in the mix to tell.
Probably keyboard. That's what I'm getting the impression. I could be wrong.
See if it reaches a haunting crescendo here. So I wonder if so this is the last album they did one of those big remaster box releases of. So I wonder if there's more information in there, like who plays what solos and things like that.
Good call, there might be.
So this is the longest song on the album.
Yeah. I like the epic nature of it.
Yeah. It's a little past 7 minutes.
Wow.
But yeah, I think when done a certain way, like this song, I feel like this 7 minutes was appropriate, where some of the 5-minute songs were, I don't say inappropriate, that sounds wrong, but just weren't necessary.
They were inappropriate.
It was inappropriate. All right. That, folks, is Forevermore the song, and that, folks, is Forevermore the album. John, where do you rank Forevermore the song? Then we'll get to the album.
I think.
I thought you were trying to think of a new thing for a beach.
No, that's it. That's it, folks. All done.
All done until we get to the next album.
I'll give it a 4.
All right.
I really like the beginning. Like I said, the beginning just fit my image of what the title Forevermore should be, because it sounds like this, an epic. I mean, what it became was like kind of an epic type of song, that kind of like acoustic, emotional, type of beginning. I'm like, I don't know, it like I said, as soon as it came on, I was like, yep, that's what I was expecting. Not like you hear like, oh, my tender heart, and then you hear, and you're just like, oh, okay.
Oh, wow, 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 wow.
But yeah, I thought that was good, and I like the placement as well. You put your big epic at the end.
Yeah, you that's like classic. You have to do it.
Yeah,
I mean, maybe in the olden days, like to close out an album side, but having it as the album closer is a power move.
Yeah, prime move. So yeah, I like that he did that. That he placed it here, and that the song developed into like went from that the first section to what they did with the rest of it, just going into like the electric, it's like when they do that, it's like it's not necessarily like they rock it up, it's like it stays like it's like a heavy, I don't know, heavy ballad.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's not obviously not a power ballad, but it's it's just that progression, that build, and I think that's we've seen it on. I mean, in this style of music and growing up with it, we've seen it hundreds of times. And on the show alone, we've probably covered songs in this style dozens of times.
I would have liked to have seen it stay like acoustic too. That would have been great.
Yeah, it could have worked either way.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to give it a 4 as well. I thought it was a really strong close to the album, strong song. Really dug it for all the reasons that you said. I think it showed, again, a little bit of a different side musically and lyrically. I don't know. Give me all your love. I'll be in your loving arms. I mean, not out of place with a lot of the other stuff in the album, but a really good song. A great song, some would say. Okay, so while John fumbles with the spreadsheet, I am going to thank our next level of patrons, and that is, of course, you guessed it, our core level patrons. Coming in at the $6.99 nice price tier, we have Spike the Rock's Cat's Ghost, easy for me to say, and Sugar Tea At the episode $6.66 tier, we have Steve Coldwell.
I hardly know you. Where do you think I'm from? Manville?
We have Arthur Smith.
Getting support from the patron Arthur Smith.
We have Charles Meadows as well. At the $6.65 almost evil tier, Kenny Wymore, Richie Sucksmith, and Sarah Jane.
Last dance with Sarah Jane. One more time to kill the pain.
At the 70 Norwegian kroner tier, we have Kai Runa. Yes, I'm Norwegian Olsen.
It's a great life in the Norwegian.
At the $5.99, the nice price tier, we have Adrian Hernandez.
Hernandez error.
Hey, who the hell are you?
And Scalloped Strat Matt. At the 60 kroner Scandinavian Nights tier, we have DJ Newt Morton Johansson.
It's a great life in the Norwegian. It's a
At the €5.50 tier, we have Merline Rota. At the £4 Lucy 4 tier, we have Duncan Leask. And at the $5 money lender tier, John Convery, German Heindel, Jesper Alman, Alexi, The Perfect Stranger, Slepikov, Kev Roberts, Scott Zern, Cynthia Doobie, Rafcaf,
You guys ever have sex?
Coyote Bongwater, John Maselli,
I love when things work out.
Sarah Sanders,
No, Kelly Clarkson.
Jelly Bean, Evan Robeson, and Purple Swede, and Ralphie Lee.
I hope to meet you again real soon. You have a good deep purpley day.
Thank you so much to all of you for your generous support of the Deep Purple podcast. All right, folks, you know what time it is.
Bill John's busting out the spreadsheet, and he's fumbling with the tabs. Oops, he sorted it the wrong way. Now he can't tell what is bad.
All right, John, I see that things are messed up, so you're going to have to tell me.
Well, yeah, damned if I can find where the fucking album is. I've been looking the whole time you were reading the patrons. I can't find it.
It's because it's not there.
Well, where is it?
I don't know. Well, here, let me research. I do love though that after I'm done reading the patrons, I go back to you and then I see you with the glasses on. It, for some reason, it tickles me every time.
I can't. Well, it hurts. It hurts to look at this without them.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna extend
It
this.
hurts.
All right, it's in there now. If you reformat there.
Yeah, let's see. Where are we?
Bill John's busting out the spreadsheet.
All right, did you find it yet?
Yes.
Okay.
You've never cut the theme song off.
I just had to do it just to fill the dead air.
Okay. Yes. So, Whitesnake, Forevermore gets a collective 6.65.
All right.
So, it's a little lower on there. It's it's not quite halfway. I would say it's below halfway. Maybe a significant amount, but
Maybe like top of the bottom third, maybe.
yeah,
Ish.
yeah, I guess. Yeah, I would say. Which actually, that's funny because it shares a spot with another slip of the tongue.
Yeah.
Which
Oh,
would
the
be-
exact same ranking.
Yep.
I feel like I'd
Which-
rather listen to this one, but
I don't know. Well, according to my rankings, I would listen to Slip of the Tongue slightly more than this one. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah.
yeah,
So
you're like 0.03 points above Slip of the Tongue, and I'm like 0.03 points below slip of the tongue. So we made up the difference there.
But other
very minor
albums that are around this are Slaves and Masters, teensy bit above it, and Odyssey.
Just in that same ballpark. Wow.
Yeah. So I mean, it's I would say that it's kind of I don't know, it's too bad. I was hoping for more, I thought that maybe Whitesnake was on like that upward trajectory of like the mid 2000s, like they had like a Good to Be Bad was so good. Not bad.
It was good to be good.
Yeah, and this one it didn't this didn't have as much stuff on it, that I liked.
Yeah, it
just kind of fell flat a little bit. I mean, there was the playing was there and the
Sure.
the production, and like it sounded like we really got into it, but it's just I think this album probably would have gotten all lost in all the noise.
Yeah, we seem to, if you're looking at the overall rankings for our scores, it seems like we both quite liked the first 3 songs, and we both quite liked the last 2 songs. So there's 5 songs. So if you'd stuck a 2, 3 of the more liked songs, even like, so I Need You, Shine a Light, and then Love and Treat Me Right, we both scored. Those were probably the next 2 songs as far as like rankings go. So if you kind of stuck those 2 songs in there and had 7 or maybe an 8th song. Oh, Dogs in the Street, we both kind of liked. That we could have had a pretty good shorter album, maybe it's I want to say there were more filler songs and then more filler inside the songs, like we talked about, just being a little longer than they maybe needed to be. And it's just interesting to see this, which is something I didn't really think so much about till we started doing the show, is seeing that trajectory over time when this kind of need, I mean, there's always been that filler thing, right? We just need to fill space. There were filler tracks on 30-minute albums, but you get to this point with CDs where you've got 74 to 80 minutes and people started thinking you had to fill up all that space, even though it just did not matter at all. Because we had Beatles CDs and Kiss CDs and all these other Deep Purple CDs from the 70s, and they were on one CD. They didn't, although they sometimes just jammed a bunch of unnecessary bonus tracks on them. But for the most part, the albums remained untouched. And we weren't like, oh, well, look at all this wasted space. I can't believe it's over. It's like, no, that's the album. Just let it go. It doesn't matter. And you're starting to see a return to that, like with Spotify and streaming services. Like one of my favorite bands, they'll routinely release 30-minute albums. Just be like, this is our new album. Deal with it. It doesn't need to be an hour long, and the songs don't need to be 5, 6, 7 minutes each. So anyway, pretty. Overall, some really good parts of the album, but not, in my opinion, as strong as the previous one.
Right.
Okay, so when it comes to reviews for this album, well, first off, it was released in 2011 with that killer book that I told you about in the last episode. Then, of course, they re-released it with live tracks from Donington in 1990. Because there's not enough material on here. You need like 2 more live tracks. And then they released, just a few months ago, they released Forevermore Revisited, Remixed, and Remastered last September, which had, all new mixes and everything for the songs. So, and then one of those great booklets and everything. So great for collectors. So looking at the ratings that it got, All Music gives it 3.5 out of 4 stars. He says about it, he actually is just talking about the last song. So let's just read the end of this review. Over 7 minutes, it begins as an acoustic number before morphing into a stellar Whitesnake power ballad. I wouldn't call it a power ballad.
Yeah.
After a 2.5-minute acoustic guitar vocal intro, the band enters with a, sorry, John, cashmere-like chord sequence.
You didn't say it. He said it.
They keep it slow, but increase the drama. It eventually explodes into a bone crusher with killer guitar solos and a gorgeous melody. Forevermore, despite its tighter arrangement and a more polished production, and Dogs in the Street, its lone loser cut, is Whitesnake at its Brit hard rock best. So this guy hated Dogs in the Street.
Yeah, well.
What does he say about Dogs in the Street? Now I got to go back up and see that. Oh, that's, I think, his first reference. He's just like, by the way, that song sucked.
He's like, it blows.
He does say Coverdale reveals he's more than competent to write a fine, lyrically savvy love song when he's not thinking with his dick.
Ooh.
But he gives that 3.5 out of 5, and the All Music users actually give it 4 out of 5.
Okay.
This website called blabbermouth.net gives it 8.5 out of 10. Unfortunately, I tried. My browser is not able to access this site, so I can't read their review. But I'll put a link to the web archive version for you to look at. So unfortunately, this new site I've just heard of, Blabbermouth, will not get the any clicks or advertising for it if you click on that. But it's the best I can do. Louder Sound gives it 4 out of 5. Saltburn's most famous son is back with a collection of songs to delight fans of classic rock, both young and old. And then they close the review with great songs, great performances, and a production job courtesy of the self-monikered Los Bros Brutalos, which is the name that Coverdale gives him, Aldrich, and Michael McIntyre, who produced the album.
Oh, yeah.
Doug Aldrich and the chap named Michael McIntyre, probably not the comic, but add your own punchline in a posh, shrieky voice if you wish. So I guess there's a comic named Michael McIntyre. That avoids a glut of sonic polish in favor of clarity, clout, and a plenty of analog warmth. Forevermore is a very fine Whitesnake album indeed, point proved. The Guardian gives this one 2 out of 5. Ouch.
Ooh.
The Guardian says, in a world where Jack White has made heavy blues the height of rock fashion, Whitesnake make more sense than they have since leader David Coverdale's ex-wife was posing on car bonnets in their mid-'80s videos. Their 11th studio album opens in sprightly fashion. Steal Your Heart Away offers a reminder that Coverdale was doing this before White was even born. White? Oh, Jack White. Got it. I was like, who's White?
Whitesnake?
That's what I was thinking. It doesn't take long, though, before Whitesnake's perpetual problem, quality control, rears its head. There's too much nondescript chug-along rock, and Coverdale's voice is not what it was. It doesn't help either that if you're getting an hour of the stuff, then the 40 minutes that allowed the highlights of Ready and Willing or Saints and Sinners to shine rather more brightly, by the time the cashmerisms of the closing track hover into view, non-partisans may be willing the album to end. I got a couple of German reviews that I put translations of in the show notes. And then the last one we have is rockhard.de gives it a 5.5 out of 10, and I could not access the review because it was behind a paywall. So 5.5 out of 10, not stellar.
So kind of all over the map.
Yeah, really. Yeah. So you've got, and those other 2 German sites I mentioned, metal.de gives it a 7 out of 10. Metal Hammer gives it 5 out of 7. It's weird to have a scale out of 7, but that's how they do it.
But I would say respectable. I mean, going from like halfway to like above to like a little below, it seems like it's very mixed. Like it's not like all like, like 2 out of 5s or 1 out of 5 or anything. It's like kind of all different opinions.
Yeah, 100%.
So yeah, I guess it's it's subjective, Some people like it, some people don't care for it as much. It's all right. It's all good.
Such is life. All right, we'll thank our next level of patrons and then skedaddle on out the side entrance here. We've got, oops, that was the wrong episode I was looking at. Our last level of patrons, the foundation level patrons, coming in at the £3 50 pence Deep Purple New York tier. We have none other than Lord Longford. At the £3 aromatic feed tier, Simon Ford. At the €3.50 tier, Weston Supermare Pilgrim. At the 293 pence tier, we have
Blackmore tights.
At the €2.50 tier, we have at the Too Many Tears tier, we have Soldier of Fortune.
Too many tears.
At the $3.33 halfway to evil tier, Stephen Sharp. Then at our $3 Nobody's Perfect tier, Peter Gardeau.
Skipity, Ohio Riz.
Ian DeRosier. Oops. Mark Roback. Stuart McCord. Ivan Fjordboop. Runar Simonson. Ruinous Inadequacies, Corey Morissette. I think I have to cut that one down.
You always say that and you never do.
I never do. Steve, down to... Oh, wait. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I do those? Joe Dopefish Sigler. Adam Cork. Tim Wood. Steve, Down to Earth Kohler.
Make your love. All right.
Michael, Matt in Vegas, and Lisa's Christ Superstar. At the 19.31 Cold Hard Danish Kroner tier, we have Karsten Lau.
Cold Hard Danish Kroner.
And at the $1 made-up name tier, we have the Dead Dogs in the Street, Leaky Mausoleum. Stephen Somerville, the Concerto 1999 fanatic, Hank the Tank, Private Eyes, Ashen Lionels, Whopper, the Electric Alchemist, Andres Engstrom, ICDC, Durple Purple, David Haddam, Graham Bonnet's Disco Pants and Haircuts.
I said, Graham, you know, our audience expects you to be a bit more dirty.
Disco Pants and Haircuts, yeah.
I'm just going to put my guitar across his head.
And Sick Tone.
Where is she? Where is she?
Just about to close up the library.
Thank you so much to all of you for your generous support of the Deep Purple podcast.
You know, we should find out where the first time was that you played Jonathan doing that, and then clock how long it's been that I still keep laughing at it.
Yeah, we should keep track of how long the new jingles make us laugh. So that one, well, it would have been the episode that Jonathan was on, because I think he did it on the episode, and then we cut it out to make the... And then he later on that night, I think he messaged us a voice memo of himself doing it.
Of course he did, yeah.
So, yeah, it's got to be the... Didn't he do like two in very short succession with us? So it was either the Bernie Marsden episode, or what was the other one he did with us, like right around that time?
I can't remember, but when was it though?
Yeah, like, geez, I don't know. Let's open up the spreadsheet and find out.
Oh, you do it.
He did Armageddon with us.
Okay.
And then
that was
like 2 episodes later, that was in September.
Oh, okay.
Right around the time this was released as its remixed, remastered, blah, blah, blah version.
All right. So at least apparently now, like I
4
can
months.
find something funny for 4 months.
Yeah. We'll see. Yeah, it's like you just start, and then one day you're just like, you play it and you're just like emotionless. You're just used to it.
Yeah, just the one day you're gonna play it, just about to close up the library. And I'm gonna be
honestly,
like,
I mean,
no.
I think he did it better than the hell's the guy's name? Jimmy Stewart. No, that's just screwy. That's what he would say if he heard me say that.
Yeah.
He did it, yeah. If the director of the movie had seen Jonathan's vigor that he brought to that performance, Jimmy Stewart would have been out that acting job. I'm telling you that right now.
Well, I think he's just about to close up the library. That was the other guy. Jimmy Stewart had like grabbed him by like the freaking collar.
Oh, that's right. He's the one that says, "Where?" Yeah, he would have been Clarence.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would love to see Jonathan Headland digitally altered into It's a Wonderful Life as Clarence.
Yeah, that would make a whole different movie there.
Attaboy, Clarence. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for indulging us in another Whitesnake album. And you'll be indulging us again with another album, another episode. What could it be? Who knows? Etc. Etc. Guess we'll see you next week, folks.
Yes, we will.
If you like the Deep Purple podcast and would like to support the show, please consider joining our Patreon or donating on PayPal. Patrons get full access to the podcast, Discord server, ratings, spreadsheets, and live stream invites. You can also leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts to help new people discover the show. You can follow the show on Blue Sky, Facebook, Instagram, or Threads. You can also check out the website at deeppurplepodcast.com for show notes and more. Contact us via email at John or Nate at deeppurplepodcast.com. Thanks for listening.